O'Rourke has liked how Schroeder has played against Boston, and he wants to give her the net to start tonight.
A loud crowd as we start this Sunday night game. Jessie Eldridge had her first multi-point game of the year last time out in a 6-2 loss. Shot from the outside, and it's patted away in Toronto. Ajia able to win a puck battle. Moves it up ahead to Snodgrass. Snodgrass 1-on-2. Shoots and a save, Frankel.
Eldridge out there to start with this first power play unit.
Jessie Eldridge getting moved up to the first power play unit. Julia Gosling will be on the second unit. This is a Royale Tiger Towel power play. Power through tough messes and so much more. Carpenter able to keep it in at the right point. Looks over for Knight. Eldridge to the top, Barnes. Barnes has space. Shoots and a glove save by Frankel. Barnes looking for Knight again. Knight on the left side, drops it down low to Eldridge. For Bilka, Carpenter, oh, just high. Couple kicks at the can on those low passes from Eldridge. Another for Carpenter. And Frankel makes the save.
It's Carpenter there on the right flank. She can serve as an outlet valve so that if that pass doesn't connect, she can take.
Largest margin of defeat, 6-2 to end the road trip against Minnesota. This is Gosling now. Gosling back to Eldridge. Eldridge, a great lane to shoot. Somehow gets a shot off. And Frankel drifting out of the crease, pads it away. Power play, they are fourth in power play percentage this year. 6 for 38, that's 15.8%. But watch out for number 5, the captain, Megan Keller, for Boston. Has 3 power play goals this year. She lives in that right wing circle on the power play. Win and company able to keep it in here. Minor penalty against Aneta Teralova. Tapani gets a nice pass from Mueller.
Uses her stick instead of her feet to try and hinder the player, and that's what gives the call.
Seattle's penalty kill has had to work a lot of late.
You work it through your weapon, Megan Keller on the right wing. Nice little give and go. Just doesn't even give the penalty kill much time to set up. Obviously, you're dealing 2 skaters down, but with so much space, just fires that shot past Schroeder into the net. 4th power.
But by contrast, they take about 2.5 minutes more of penalties a game than Boston. This is their second already. And a goal from Keller! That's where she lives, and the Fleet strike first.
This is what Boston does so well. You take that face off, you gain possession, and then you work it through your weapon, Megan Keller on the right wing. Nice little give and go. Just doesn't even give the penalty kill much time to set up.
Like you said, Allison, living on that left side a little bit more here in 5-on-4. Tapped away by the stick of Schroeder on the shot from Tapani. 40 seconds left. Stopped by Serdachny, able to push it back up to Wilgren. Wilgren looking for a lane to shoot. Dribbling puck comes in, scooped up by Frankel. Mid-pledge, a 4-1 win for Seattle, one of 2 Russian players that was on Ottawa. Now she'll be on Vancouver. Allison, you're going to be up at Pacific Coliseum for the next game for the Golden Eyes. That's going to be a fun one, especially after this news.
It's always interesting to see a player have to change teams. There's so much that goes into that on and off the ice. But at the end of the day, it's just hockey. So sometimes that's a good bump.
Eldridge in front, Serdachny hacking at it. Eldridge shoots, and a glove save by Frankel.
Seattle is doing what they want to do, which is getting in front. Serdachny finding a little soft ice so she has some space.
7 wins for Frankel. Abby Levy has 1 win as the backup. It was against Seattle here. New hook to Schroeder, and a save by Kareen. Fighting Riley Bregman. Bregman, a rookie D on Boston, who scored a shorthanded goal last meeting. That one from Brown is just tipped away. Good wrister from Hannah Bilka as it goes back to Barnes. 10 seconds into the power play. Seattle setting up shop. Down low to Bilka. Bilka shoots. Saved by Frankel, and she pounces on it to draw a whistle. Over to her left, Snodgrass. Snodgrass to Serdachny. Serdachny calling for it back. She gets it. 35 seconds left on the Zoe Boyd minor. 2 penalties for each team in the first. Gosling shot, patted away. by Frankel. Good hustle by Wilgren to get there and keep it in. Pass to the slot, Gosling, extra feed. One-timer from Serdachny, and she just missed. Didn't get all of it. Could have had a really good chance in on Frankel. Tessa Janicki of Penn State, Abby Murphy of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Did you see that highlight from about a week ago?
I don't even know how you do it.
Hadley Hartmetz played it for Boston. This is Keppel now. Keppel looking to shoot, and it runs into traffic in front. Backhanded by Gosling, and it bounces to the corner. Keppel now trying to ignite this Seattle crowd. No shots yet in this second period. Here's Gosling. Gosling on Hartmetz. Shot, and a blocker save by Frankel. From Riley Bregman. Bregman, fourth-round pick out of Ohio State. Only rookie with a shorthanded goal in the league this year. Also had a goal at Minnesota in her home state. Collision at the blue line. Fair play, they say. Cross ice looking in front, bouncing into Schroeder. It's loose. Schroeder almost covers as a Gia now. Mueller flicks it to the right point. Wynn across the blue line to Keller. Keller often plays on the right side, and there you go. They switch spots. Wynn creeping in, shoots, and a save by Schroeder. Early whistle, but Seattle will take it.
What a difference maker she is.
Buglioni pushed up against the corner boards by Peshova. This is Bryant now. Bryant to the slot. One-timer! Gosling scores!
Alex Carpenter, Steve O'Rourke watched her work up her confidence, start to own her game, and now she's able to finish with the first goal for Seattle in this one. Just a beautiful pass and such a quick release. You love to see her come.
This is Delianidis. Delianidis cuts inside. She shoots just high. Wow, what a move by Delianidis on the end line.
And she's immediately able to get right in position to slow down the rush attempt from Seattle. Tremendous player.
Second overall pick out of Clarkson. Haley Wynn is from Rochester, New York. That one rang off the pipe. That's clearly what they want to clean up here.
Well, and you can understand Coach Sparr's frustration. This Boston squad ranks first in the league in winning puck battles in the offensive zone and second in the neutral zone. So it's uncharacteristic for his group to not come away with those loose pucks.
Nice pass from Carpenter, up ahead to Knight. Knight will shoot, and a snatch by Frankel at the top of her crease.
Again, this is what Seattle wants to do. This is how they think they can beat Boston, is to use that speed of a pass. Remember,
in the second, Barnes backhand looking in front for Grant Mentis. Now it's Wilgren. Wilgren has it redirected by Agia. Barnes.
I don't know if I've ever seen a power play where all five are in the O-zone the entire time,
but Boston kills it.
Well, and remember, Eldridge was that wrinkle, the new look on the power play for Seattle. And
able to scoop it up in the corner, marked by Brown. Goes back to the top. This is Boyd. Boyd will shoot, and it's blocked by Keppel. Saulnier. Saulnier has a chance. Saulnier just wide. Serdachny to Keppel. Grade A chance between the circles for Jill Saulnier. And a big stop by Schroeder. Schroeder out aggressively, and it pays off. Serdachny the other way, 2-on-2 with Delianidis. And her shot was blocked by Boyd, thrown in by Delianidis, and Frankel able to cover with.
You can't get frustrated either. You're doing a lot of good things if you're Seattle, but you've only gotten one puck into the net, and that's what Erin Frankel is all about. That's why she's the best in this league right now. So this is going to be interesting. I'm excited to see how this one plays out.
The third line of forwards out there to start for Seattle. This is Lexia Gia, who centers that line. A shot just wide from Carter. Oh, point blank, coming in on Frankel with her best look for a possible goal, maybe in her career. Carter still.
I think that's pretty elite company for Lenny.
No question about it. I like the way you said that. Active stick from Frankel. She's able to push it to the end boards. Here's a chance for Brown. What a save by the blocker. Tapani wins the faceoff. Here's Bryant. Bryant with Buglioni, and Delianides up ahead. Terralova. Taken away by Maloney. This is Huber now. Huber skates to the open ice. Backhand shot, and an easy save for Schroeder. Takes a hit from Scheppers. Let's go Torrent, echoing out from these Seattle faithful. A packed house here tonight. Attendance still pending, but it looks like one of their better crowds of the season. Keller able to take it away from Grant Mentis. Mueller works through, gains the zone. Mueller snaps his shot, another glove save. To that same point, Allison, as Bilka has a lane to shoot and does, rebounds loose. Carpenter tries to get it on goal, and again, Aaron Frankel is there. Are really playing well together.
And watch Frankel on this. She isn't able to freeze the puck there, but watch her move. That is so quick. We're watching it in slow motion.
Yep.
She responded so fast, and that lateral movement to spring over and then set to make the...
In their home arena, Serdachny a nifty move. Serdachny has it poked away. Eldridge just missed. She has missed just barely on a handful of shots today. This one comes all the way in on Frankel.
That league average goaltending would get you right now. That's how good she's playing.
Elena Mueller just got booted from the face-off dot. Stayed in for a moment to protest. Won by Grant Mentis. One-timer from Terralova and Frankel as well earlier in the year. But sometimes goalies that are struggling, they make the easy look hard.
Not just to the goaltender, but the relationship between the goaltender and the defense in front of them, because they're in sync in terms of what kind of chances they'll allow.
Grant Mentis, what a shot, and another blocker save.
But it hits just above. She's able to recover, though, gets her stick, and then is part of the resulting clear that came after that play.
Great couple chances for Grant Mentis. Barnes throws it in, and again, it shimmies just wide. And it's loose in front. Grant Mentis winding up Brown. It's still loose. Agia hacking at it. Still loose in front. Grant Mentis turned away. Brown settles it down. Brown tries to throw it in. Keppel, who did a great job on Seattle's last power play to block a bunch of shots. Terralova has it to Carter. Carter down low, and Frankel guides it into her glove. 8:45 to go.
You saw Schroeder respond there, and that's what let Rattray knew she had to go for plan B, because Schroeder took away the net.
Mueller backhand pass, Shopsall now, and Boston starting to cook in the offensive zone. Here's Mueller. Mueller tries to hustle to it. Keller winds up 377,000 in 44 games. That's up 18% from last year. Huber, backhand shot sticked aside by Schroeder. Have been one-goal finishes, so familiar territory for both, and just one play can be the difference. Here's Wynn. She shoots, and looks like Schroeder got a piece. Keller from her D-line partner, Wynn. Up is Knight, pressuring. Keller pushed all the way back to the blue line. Toes it, moves down on the left side. Circles back now. Keller slides it across. Mueller whistles a shot, and it's into the glove of Corrine Schroeder.
Also going to pull points away from the teams in front of you, which is part of trying to climb back up.
Sure that New York, Minnesota, Montreal would love to see a Seattle win here today. Keep Boston within spitting distance, as they've been atop the table for a majority of the year. Boston starting to find their groove in the O-zone. We got 4:31 left in regulation. In front, turning around, Saulnier. And she gets a shot off somehow, but Schroeder, this one snapped from the right point. Grant Mentis takes the block and somehow gets the puck. She's working 1-on-5. Tied up against Huber, somehow throws it in on Frankel. 2:14 left. Seattle just went for a change. Grant Mentis comes off to complete it. Here's Tapani, serves it behind for Keller, slides it down low. Eldridge peeks over her shoulder, gets it to a streaking Gosling. What a pass! Serdachny, right side. Serdachny looking for space, shoots, rebound, Gosling in front. Eldridge just missed. Last-ditch effort here in regulation. 12 seconds left. Up ahead, Snodgrass. Snodgrass shoots, and a save by Frankel. 7.9 remaining.
They might of the essence, and again, Natalie Snodgrass gets a good shot off.
Well, and what a pass by Anna Wilgren to launch that rush chance for Snodgrass. Gets it right there, but
Barnes looking for a lane to shoot. Sellout block by Maloney. Barnes shoots again. Another block by Maloney. And that does it for regulation for the first time here at Climate Pledge Arena. She'll go up against Tapani now, who's out there with Mueller and Wynn. Won by Carpenter. Only 3 lost faceoffs for Alex Carpenter here in Seattle's return to home. Seattle 1-1 in overtime and shootout games. A shootout win against Toronto. An overtime loss in their first ever game against Vancouver. Boston 0-2 in overtime shootout games. Both of those coming at the hands of the Ottawa Charge. Seattle has the first O-zone chance. It's Knight. Knight marked by Wynn. Goes up top to Wilgren. Wilgren back to Knight. Knight tries a shot blocker save. 30 seconds gone. Knight against Wynn. Wynn's all alone. Wynn on a breakaway. Has Tapani if she wants. Wynn shoots and a save by Schroeder! Save of the night!
excellent work by Anna Wilgren to take away the puck.
Here's Snodgrass. Snodgrass shoots, rebounds loose. Snodgrass backhand wide!
Retrieval by Hillary Knight that sets up that Haley Wynn chance. And then just driving to the net, Natalie Snodgrass.
Net front. Wilgren was looking for Knight, but a stick in there from Wynn. And now Mueller breaks it out, 20 seconds left. Tapani gains the zone, looking ahead for Mueller. And Schroeder's not going to take any chances. 17.1 left.
At least one chance, if not more, keep the puck in their attack zone.
Won by Maloney. 12 seconds left. Scooped up by Shopsall. Shopsall down low, Maloney shoots, rebound. Taken away by Barnes. Up ahead to Bilka. 2 seconds left. Can she get a shot off? A save by Frankel at the buzzer. 2 saves in the final 10 seconds. 1 for each goalie. And we go to a shootout. This is Hannah Bilka to start things off. 1 for 2 on shootout attempts. And it's poked away by the stick of Frankel. Bilka didn't even get a shot off.
That aggressiveness by Frankel there. Bilka's coming in with her approach. She's looking to maybe pull.
She's going up against Hannah Brandt, who's 2 for 4 on the year. Brandt shoots and a save, Schroeder.
Comes in here. She's trying to lift that puck, go high, maybe beat Schroeder in her stance, but can't quite find the space.
Wilgren had a nasty shootout goal against Toronto. She's 1 for 1 on the year. And another save, Frankel. Tried to go low.
Shootout that she only had one move. She tries to change it up there and unfortunately cannot convert.
Next up, Jamie Lee Rattray. 1 for 1 on the year on shootout attempts. Schroeder out high. Rattray with speed. Stops. And Schroeder seals off the post.
In speed to maybe catch Schroeder out of position, but she can't.
Alex Carpenter 0 for 1 on the year on shootout attempts. Comes in slow, rings the post. Best shot for Seattle, but no goal.
Strategy here for Carpenter. She slows it down, tries to freeze the goaltender.
Tapani 0 for 1 this year on shootout attempts. Comes in on the right side. What a save by Schroeder!
Out Schroeder in a different way. She keeps her pace, but she's trying to pull across and maybe get Schroeder to go down. She does, but...
For this Seattle crowd, it's Hillary Knight's first shootout attempt of her 3rd PWHL season against her former teammate, and Frankel spits it out of the glove.
Hillary goes with the strong, fast, direct route, but
she looked in laser focused. Here's Wynn, 1 for 3 this year on shootout attempts. Backhand shot goes high.
I like the idea of the lateral play across the crease.
Can Gosling be the hero? They practice shootout attempts this week in practice. It's Gosling's first of the year. She scored today. Frankel says no.
On the backhand, maybe trying to disguise when she'd pull it to the forehand.
Boston has done this in both of their shootout games to date. They sent Brandt out there twice. Brandt shoots and scores! The Boston Fleet win
round 5 of the shootout.